unequaled for beauty, but she thought so much of herself that no suitor was good enough for her.
The Princess Elena has arrived! She's here!
Well, well, my dear daughter Elena has arrived at last. Many fine kings have come to ask for your hand in marriage. Surely you will find one of them acceptable. They are superior gentlemen, one and all. You may choose one to live happily ever after with.
Oh, Father, really? You don't mean to tell me these are the cream of the crop?
Eh?
I am much too superior for this lot. I wish that you had not invited them here in the first place.
Did you hear that?
Elena, I cannot allow you to be so insulting.
Princess, if I may, I am King Franz of Golder at your service, ma'am.
But of course, Golder, you have famine there. But I never imagined even the king would look starved as a shriveled branch.
A shriveled branch?
Ma'am, I'm the Royal Highness King Turner from Turnerland, ma'am.
Really, Father? Do you mean to tell me that you would have your only daughter become the wife of a beer barrel?
A beer barrel, ma'am?
Elena, your behavior is very embarrassing.
If my behavior is so embarrassing, perhaps you'd better send them all away. They're all impossible, you see.
Princess, I'm King Farrell.
How much you resemble a horse that pulls a cart.
Huh?
My, a real lion. Great big grasshopper. Upon my word, this one resembles nothing so much as a defeated bulldog.
Bulldog? This has gone far enough.
Well, how terribly dressed you are. And besides that, that ridiculous grizzled little beard of yours reminds me of a bird's beak. I shall therefore call you young King Grizzlebeard.
I have heard all that I intend to hear, daughter. Are you truly unable to judge people by anything other than their appearance? Nothing but their looks, their fortunes, the size of their kingdoms? From now on, I shall no longer tolerate your superior attitude and impossible vanity. Listen to me. Out of the suitors who next come to this castle, I am going to make the one with the lowest status your husband. Do you understand? The next one to come to the castle.
But Father... Father, wait!
Elena had never seen her father as angry as he was that day. She left the reception and locked herself in her room with her ladies-in-waiting to ponder what fate might have in store for her. She was growing weary with her anxiety when suddenly she heard music outside her window.
My maiden fair, my darling,
Pretty princess, would you let a poor musician sing to you?
Oh, my. What a shabby-looking fellow.
You! There! Musician!
Yes?
The king's called for you!
Glory be, the king!
It mustn't be. It's impossible. Father!
Oh, you're just in time, Elena.
Your Majesty, was it the royal intention that you were going to do me a favor?
Because I like your song and the way you sang it so much, I've decided to give you my daughter as your bride.
The princess is my bride, Your Highness?
I'm not going to do it. I'll never wed such a shabby man.
I made you a promise and I'm going to keep it. This is the next man to come along and he certainly has a very low status.
No, I can't believe you're doing this to me. Please, Father.
Since you are now the musician's wife, it is your duty to be with your husband. You can no longer stay here in the castle. You must now begin your new life. I hope you will be very happy.
Father!
And so Elena and the musician were married. They prepared to leave for the musician's home, but not until he had sold all of Elena's possessions.
Well, we've certainly got a problem. It was all I could manage just to stay alive myself.
Would you mind telling me where you've parked your carriage?
If I were rich enough to have a carriage, food wouldn't be any problem. What do you think your legs are for, anyway?
I'll thank you not to talk to me in that manner. You money you got from selling my dress to hire a carriage, I shall wait right here until then.
But you are my wife. You must come along.
Oh, please do not come near me.
Huh?
I'll sit on this rock and wait.
If you would like.
Are you just going to stand there while I'm eaten by this wild animal?
Next time you'll listen when I tell you to keep walking.
What a perfectly beautiful forest. I wonder who owns it. Would you happen to know?
This all belongs to a king called Grizzlebeard. He owns this land as far as the eye can see. It would have been yours had you married into his family.
This splendid forest belongs to King Grizzlebeard, the one who is dressed so terribly? I don't believe it. Look! What about these beautiful golden fields of wheat? Who do they belong to, musician?
It all belongs to the king as far as the eye can see. That's King Grizzlebeard's family castle right over there.
And a marvelous castle it is. Musician! How far are you going, for goodness sake? I said musician!
Listen to me. Stop using that tone of voice. I am not your servant, and don't you dare forget it. We are husband and wife, whether you like it or not. That's my modest cottage right over there. You see it?
Modest is hardly the word. Oh, I cannot believe that you would actually ask a princess to live in such a tiny, rundown cottage.
Be quiet. From now on, the only thing that you are a princess of is my home, young lady. And this is it. Please remember that a man's home is his castle. Enter.
Musician, where are the servants?
There are no servants here, wife. From this day forward, anything at all that you want done, you are just going to have to do yourself. Your first duty is to light the fire and prepare me something to eat.
I will not. You cook. I'm leaving.
I forgot to tell you, there's a ferocious wolf out there. But if you're not afraid of wolves, just go ahead and leave.
Make a fire, cook a meal, you say? Well, I don't know how. I wasn't trained for that kind of work.
Yes, well, you better pay attention while I teach you how. Now watch carefully. Why are you wasting time standing there watching the fire? While the food's cooking, start weaving a basket.
Me weave a basket? Why in the world would I ever weave a basket?
Simple. The baskets you weave, we sell in town. From those sales, we earn money. And with that money, we are able to eat. If you don't work, you can't eat. Watch. Here's how it's done. There. Now you do the rest of it. I have some business to do in town, so you continue while I'm gone. And remember, only those who work get food to eat. Work. Huh? Why are you not hard at work? You've been standing there all this while? Why? Why weren't you weaving the basket? And the fire's gone out, and the food is only half cooked.